Hey everybody, and welcome to another video. And I forgot my coffee, so I'll be back in a sec. So I'm super sorry for not uploading anything last week, but last week was rather stressful because I really had to do a lot of work for the new card game, and this week was even more stressful. But let's not ramble about this because, you know, it still makes me happy even though it's a lot of work. And today, in today's video, I wanted to show you my workspace and all the different stations that I walk through during a full day of working. And yeah, I hope you're excited about this, and you'll be surprised how unspectacular everything will be because I'm working with pretty old stuff. Okay, so now let's move to my first station during the day. And by the way, I start my day around 6 o'clock and I start my working day around 7 o'clock. And this will be our first station at 7 o'clock. So let's move over to this place. Oh hey, didn't see you coming. You want some cookies? So this is my first workstation from the day, and now it must be around 7 o'clock and I start writing. And this would be another book or some ideas for new books or picture books or whatever kind, and this will last for about 1 hour. At 8 o'clock I will move over to my other workstation, which is over there. And by the way, we're sitting in the kitchen right now, and the reason for that is because I don't know why, but for writing I really prefer to sit in the kitchen. Maybe it's because there's cookies, or there's coffee, or tea nearby. The program I'm using to write my books is OpenOffice, by the way. It's for free and it's easy to work with, and yeah, that's all I can say about that. Oh, I forgot to mention that I wanted to show you what I'm working with. So this is an old MacBook Pro and it's from 2012. But it's still working. Sometimes it doesn't want to work anymore and then it just shuts down for some reason. That can be annoying when you forgot to save. But you know, I learn all the time. So I learned that I should save after every second pretty much. And yeah, that's all I'm working with for writing, and that's fine. You know, I have this mentality of using stuff until it died completely. Let's act as if it's already 8 o'clock now and we are moving to my other workstation over there. Hi there! So we now moved to my second workspace, which is the most important workspace to me because that's where all the drawing magic is happening. And I don't know why I'm sitting like this. So this is an old Windows PC. Old means it's from 2015, I guess. And I can't tell you anything special about it because it's nothing special, and but it's still working. And the other most important item I'm working with is my Wacom tablet. It's the 13... wait, is it? Yes. It's the 13 HD Cintiq, Wacom Cintiq 13 HD, something like that. And it's also a little bit older. And by the way, back in 2015 I bought it on eBay and it was used. It was almost new, I guess. I think the guy used it maybe 2 times and then realized, that's not for me, dude. And then he put it away and sold it to me. And I was pretty happy about that. So as you can see, the surface here is not shiny, and I really love drawing on it, but it doesn't feel like paper or anything. You should not expect this when you're working with this tablet, but I think you get used to this pretty quickly, and it's pretty weird to film like this, but that's okay because I film it for you guys. Over there you have my monitor. Sometimes I struggle a lot by combining these two, because sometimes when I turn on my PC, most of the time this one will not be listed. So it doesn't, yeah, it just shows a black thing. So I have to switch the cables around a little bit, turn off the computer, turn it on again, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and then I'm like, okay, whatever. But the Cintiq will always work. I don't know if this has to do with my graphics card or something, but you know, sometimes it's a little bit annoying, but there's worse stuff in the world, right? That's what the Wacom Cintiq does come with. I love this pen. It never lets me down, and yeah, well, sometimes it does, but but that's maybe also, I don't know, because of my computer, because it's getting older and older every single day. Okay, now let's move on to the programs I'm using to draw my stuff, and also the programs I'm using to sometimes submit cover illustrations with. Yeah, let's do that. Alright guys, so I hope you can hear me. I'm using my other microphone now from my Logitech camera, and now we're in the Creative Cloud, and as you can see, all these programs here are available in the Creative Cloud application, which is pretty amazing. And these up here as well, and these are all the programs I have installed. Most of the time I'm using Photoshop, of course, and I'm not using the latest version. The only reason why is because it annoys me a lot when I'm working every single day with this program, and then Creative Cloud is updating something and brushes are working in a different way, and I really hate that because this really destroys my workflow a lot. So one day I just decided, come on, you have to just stick with this version here because I like this a lot, and let's just skip the other versions. I don't like them anymore. Maybe one day I will decide, hey, come on, I will be brave and use the newest version, but not now, because now everything is very stressful and everything has to work the way I know it. So I'll leave it like that. The other programs I'm using a lot is of course Premiere Pro to edit my videos. Then I also use Lightroom, which is amazing to edit your photos. I mean, Photoshop is great for that as well, but Lightroom is even a little bit better for your photographs. And then I'm also using Illustrator and InDesign, by the way. Illustrator I use most of the time for logo design, which I do every now and then. And then InDesign I use to edit my portfolio and also to edit some cover designs, because some publishers really prefer if you send them an InDesign file with your illustration and then the fonts on top, and yeah, so that's why I use InDesign. So that's that. And which programs do I use as well? Nothing much more here. If you're interested, I use OBS Studio to film this little session over here. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today, I guess. Okay, sweet friends, that's it for today. I'm sitting like this again. I hope you enjoyed the video, and as you can see, my work stuff is pretty simple and pretty old as well, but it's still working and I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, as I've said before, I have the mentality of working with stuff until it dies completely and then switch to something new. Yeah, let's cross fingers that my computers will work for much longer. So if you liked the video, then please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. You'll get videos like this every single week, unless I'm too busy to film, and yeah, work's like way too much for me. But you know, right at the moment I think we're back on track. So that is it for today. I have you have a wonderful week. Tomorrow is Monday. Yes, it is. And yes, I love you all, and thanks for watching. Bye.